What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and welcome to the video. In this video, we're talking all about my investment strategy for 2021, which includes a basket of growth stocks, of course the gold and silver sector. We're going to be recapping the trading day, and just my overall thoughts on the markets right now. So I wanted to make this video just so that I could talk freely about a bunch of different topics. I also wanted to say on Departures Stocks, which is our brand new channel, I will be dropping a video today for brand new psychedelic stocks that I bought today. I added 4 brand new stocks into the portfolio, and I will be talking about those companies today. Just some small speculative positions, but I was waiting for a pullback. We got a really heavy pullback in some of these names that ran up quite substantially. So we're going to be talking about that all in Departure Stocks. Tune into Departure Stocks. We're well over 3,000 subscribers now on our route to 4, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Make sure to subscribe to our brand new channel, as well as subscribing to Departures Capital if you do enjoy my videos, along with exploding that like button. It takes just 1 second of your time, and it helps my videos so very much. So let's get into comment of the day. That's the first thing we do in these types of videos. These are your market minutes. It's your daily recap, but we do have a theme for every video for any new viewers. So first comment of the day goes to Mahmoud. Sorry, buddy, can't say your last name correctly probably. The silver stock portfolio is looking like Coeur Mining, First Majestic, Silvercrest Metals, Metallic Minerals, and Reyna Silver. Awesome. I love when you guys share your picks. So, if you want to share your picks in the comments, feel free to let me know what are your favorite, psychedelic stocks, silver mining, gold mining stocks. I always talk about ones that I like, but lots of comments for you guys wanting to win Mindmed merch, and we will be doing our next drop probably on the closing of their financing, which is on Thursday or Friday. I haven't decided yet, but if you do want to enter the competition, like I said, guys, just simply put I want Mindmed merch or I want to win Mindmed merch. Drop that comment down below, and I will enter each one of you guys. I'm going to go through all these videos, enter all of you guys into the draw. It's going to, it's a cumulative lottery too, so the more comments you make, of course, you can only enter 1 comment per video unless you make like 20 fake accounts, but I wouldn't be sad because you guys would be supporting my channel and the algorithm, although not encouraged. So next comment of the day goes to Ian. Aaron, my main man, good on you for tapping yourself on the back. It looks good on you. Enjoyed your draw. It was cool. Yes, my friend, happy days with gold and silver. Time to catch a wave. Tapper light, and you beat right on. You got a new saying every day, Ian, so thanks, man, for tuning in. Andrew B, looking forward to the bot deal closing, and then the volume and enthusiasm picking back up on Mindmed. I'm pulling the psychedelic sector up with it. Numinous Wellness had a nice day today, so I'm very much looking forward to that as well. So we'll keep the comment of the day short and sweet. Just a couple comments. Oh wait, one more. I totally missed this. Derek and Bragg, you deserve it. Always standing strong. Nice to see DSV and KL performing so nicely today. And yeah, man, I'm not really much of a bragger. I don't claim to be this investing guru or technical trading expert, but I have made some decent calls over the last, since the channel's been in existence. Anyways, keep those comments coming, guys. I love it. Let's get into the market recap, see what's going on in the markets, and then we will get into gold and silver, and then the favorite stocks, the growth stocks, a few psychedelic stocks. We'll save that for Departures stocks for the most part, but I will talk briefly about them. So U.S. hits Iran with fresh sanctions as Trump term nears end. The United States on Tuesday blacklisted a Chinese company that makes elements for steel production, 12 Iranian steel and metals makers, and 3 foreign-based sales agents of a major Iranian metals and mining holding company seeking to deprive Iran of reserves as U.S. President Donald Trump's term winds down. So a little bit of political tensions, although the markets are heavily in the green today. The Dow is rallying 0.82% or 250 points. It's nice to see a green day. I watched a really awesome video. Daniel Pronk, shout out to Daniel Pronk. He made a video about this whole thing. Will the market crash? I'm actually going to bring up the video right now. So Wire Stocks dropping today. And he made a really good point, saying that the headline was just pretty much to scare for a potential, 6 to 10% pullback. I wasn't buying this negative news. I thought it was a buy the dip opportunity, to be honest. Obviously, just my personal opinion. But we are getting a green day today. And we are getting a very green day for commodities as well. Gold's up to $19.56. Silver's up to $27.82. We're almost at $28 per ounce, guys. Getting very close to, fresh 52-week highs and hopefully on track to $30 and higher. I think it's going to come. I think it's going to come in Q1, $30 or higher, just because Biden's going to print, and Janet Yellen's going to Biden's going to stimulate. Yellen's going to print money. It's just, I think we're going to see some real inflation. So I'm very, very bullish gold and silver, and I will remain bullish gold and silver. Now, one thing, that's pretty crazy to me is crude hit $50 per barrel. But, I guess all the commodities are just going to essentially rise because I'm sure the U.S. dollar is taking it today. So let's double check, see what's going on for the U.S. dollar. The U.S. dollar is down to 89.47, down 0.44% as it continues to slide. The U.S. dollar is absolutely tanking, and that's why gold's going up, and I'm not sad about that at all. Let's take a quick look at some Kitco news. Just a couple quick articles, and it's going to be on to all my favorite stocks. We're going to be taking a look at some of my favorite companies today, some of those new psychedelic companies. Taking a look at the charts for Mindmed real quick so investors won't be able to ignore gold miners in 2020, Sprott's John Hathaway. I've been doing this for more than 20 years, and I've never seen mining stocks as cheap as they are, he said. Quoting research from Sprott, Hathaway noted that gold is significantly undervalued compared to the S&P 500. Analysts at the investment firm pointed out that the S&P 500 index trades at 16.3 enterprise value to EBITDA, while gold miners trade at 7.6 enterprise value to EBITDA, representing a 50% discount. So what can I say, guys? I'm looking to make some money here in the psychedelic sector and the growth sector so that I can put more money into the gold and silver sector before it runs away. So that's literally my strategy right now, along with, trying to make some money in business. So that's why, supporting the channel means the world to me. Watching my sponsored content, it helps so much, and just trying to win together here. So gold and silver sees bullish follow through strength Tuesday. Quick little commentary from Jim Wyckoff. So gold and silver futures prices are higher. Midday was trading on Tuesday on important follow-through stellar after big gains. On important follow-through strength after big gains posted Monday, which suggests still more upside in the coming near term. So gold hit a 7-week high today. Very, very happy about that. Here we go. We've got a little bit of an acquisition. Agnico Eagle to buy TMAC for $286 million. So the drama surrounding TMAC Resources and its Hope Bay mine appears to be coming to a close as Agnico Eagle Mines announces its plans to acquire the company. Wasn't that the company that was trying to be acquired by that Chinese firm? Yes, that's right. So Agnico Eagle's bid for TMAC comes after the Canadian government stepped in to stop the sale of one of the nation's gold mines to a Chinese company. So I think Canada should stop selling out. I'm not going to get political, but we always do. And I'm actually surprised that they stepped in and stopped the sale. So I think Canada should hold on to what they have. 2,300 gold is a key level. Georgia Senate runoff Bitcoin crash to boost prices to new highs. So I hate to say it, guys. I'm not involved in crypto. I don't like to invest in things that I don't really understand, whether, that's me being naive or not adopting. But I just, I don't know. We'll see. That's all I got to say. I'm watching it. I'm interested in Coinbase's IPO. I'm not really interested in owning crypto myself, but can't ignore the gains so far. I will give Bitcoin that. You can't ignore the gains, although Ripple, wow, that was a pretty interesting story so far. So 2021 is going to be a very strong year for gold. I'm very bullish. 2,300 will be a key level. Maya told Kitco News in December. This global illness has done tremendous economic scarring to the U.S., and what you're probably going to see is unprecedented fiscal and monetary stimulus over and over and over again. This is, the same rhetoric, and nothing's changing. That's not going to go away. So that's why I've remained bullish on gold and silver despite all the noise in the markets. And it's going down. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going sideways. Sometimes you just got to ignore all the noise and just have a strategy and stick with it, and you either win or you lose. I'd rather be, set on something and have a goal in mind, even if it doesn't plan out, as opposed to just being all over the place and changing your strategy all the time. So this was a really cool little survey. So where do you see silver prices by the end of 2021? So I'm pretty bullish. So I'm gonna vote for $40 an ounce. I'm not gonna say 50 plus unless we get some crazy event that happens, but I'm gonna be conservative and I'm going to be bullishly optimistic and say between 30 and $40 per ounce. I think, we crack 30 in the next couple of months and kind of trade in and around 30. But when we break out, I do think that we will break out quite fast. So actually, you know what? So let's take a look at the charts for silver. We're at 27.84 right now. Let's take a look at the year chart. So silver has been on a pretty substantial run. Now I think that when we crack 30 though, however, we will probably shoot up pretty fast. Now let's look at the max chart. And of course this is not candlesticks, but we can kind of get an idea. By the looks of it, around 30 bucks is going to be a pretty substantial level to test, because we've bounced off of, 28, you could say, multiple times. It ran to some resistance around 28, bounced off of 28 multiple times here, and then when it finally broke, it sold off all the way down to 18. But, by the looks of it, when on the initial first run up, when it broke 28 back there in 2011, it was pretty quick to go to 33, 35, 38, and then all the way to 50. If we take a look at the long-term charts here for silver, we see silver putting in a low at almost around 10 bucks an ounce, and then a low of around $13 per ounce, bouncing off that multiple times, looking like it's almost making higher highs very marginally. But I think that this breakout this time, when and if we do get it, it's going to crush these all-time highs of around $50, maybe 60 or 70 if we get some tremendous breakout. That's a super optimistic outlook on silver. We've had some really nice price action so far, so I remain very bullish on silver. I think that the run is just getting started, and unless we're sitting at 50 bucks or above, I won't be selling any of my silver positions. In fact, I'm looking to actually buy more. I just want to make a little bit of money in the psychedelic sector. I think the psychedelic sector has the potential to move a little bit faster than silver does, although recently that hasn't been the case. They've been moving in opposite directions. So now I want to take a look at a couple companies, a couple growth stocks that I've followed for quite some time. TAT's currently trading for $2.78. I was kind of frustrated that I didn't pick it up in the low twos. I was watching it very closely, watching it drop, and then all of a sudden it goes up 30% in one day. Of course it's pulled back a little bit. We're at $2.78, but I'm still on my watch list, and we'll see how that trades. CloudMD currently trading for $2.33, down 1.69%. So Doc's been going sideways, although the charts don't look too bad here. It looks like we've put in a little bit more support over the last month, around $2.30. This to me is a long-term hold. I did, however, take some chips off the table for some riskier plays, but that is still one on my watch list. Numinous Wellness, this is another one that I've been taking a look at. Actually added a little bit today, just 1,000 shares. It has pulled back quite substantially. I'm liking the prices now in the psychedelic sector since they've cooled down. I mean, this thing was as high as $2.45. Now we're back down to $1. So that's a pretty good deal for me. Although they did finance at 60 some cents. Still excited. Now let's take a look at the charts for Mindmed, and we'll probably wrap this video up leaving it at Mindmed. But I did want to say, guys, today we dipped quite substantially. I watched Mindmed in the morning and I was not happy, and I just went straight back to bed. So I woke up actually to buy a little bit of Novamind, which I did end up buying, although now I'm pretty happy with the performance, the late day performance in Mindmed. So there's been some clear dip buying. It did get all the way down to $3.38. So I'm hoping that, that was the low before financing. And then, we can get some news flow. We can get some enthusiasm, hopefully, some volume back up into the stock. That would be nice to see. I have been buying, on the way down here. And I did say in my previous videos that I think Mindmed could trade in the $3 to $5 range until financing closes. So we are down, substantially from when it peaked back there at 650. We're down to 364. However, it did trade pretty strongly today. We'll see how it closes. We still have an hour and 43 minutes, but I am happy with the intraday performance so far in Mindmed. And we'll be just keeping patient on this one. This one still is a long-term hold for me, at least until we hit the NASDAQ, and then I'll reassess depending on how it trades. Like if it doubles or triples, I may take some profit. But that's kind of my strategy for now. I won't be touching anything, and I really think that this psychedelic sector right now, we're probably 30% into this run-up, maybe 40%. I still think we have another 1 to 2 legs higher before the market hits, some volatility hits the market. I do think that 2021 will be a pretty good year for psychedelic stocks. So anyways, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I am happy to see that Mindmed has bounced a little bit. And that's it for the video. It's pretty much just a recap. I wanted to talk about gold and silver, my thoughts on that sector, my strategy, how I'm kind of preparing for this year, and that's it. So hope you enjoyed the video. Last but not least, always remember, guys, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you don't need research, you don't need thorough due diligence, and to make your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.